Hi guys, let's start the part two of the trunk. Um, I told you we are going to start it today. And the part two of this project, we finish up this stuff. Okay, I already decorated. Put some paper on the sides. Okay, just on the bottom part. I'm going to do the top part with all of you so you can see how it's gonna be. Then and finish that, we are going to put the stripes. I already glue tape on the stripes, the glue the paper on the stripes, okay? Um, this is chipboard with paper, okay? I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight big one, and then four of the small one, okay? We are going to do that in a few. This is a small one, and this is the biggest one. And let's start. So I hope we can start today also the mini album. Okay, I hope because uh, on Friday I hope we can finish this project. Okay, if you don't finish the project on Friday, we are going to make a show on the next day uh, night on the night. Okay, not during the day. Okay, so let's go start. And to the ones who has the tutorial, I'm on page 12, 13 and 14. Okay, this is the page. So let's get started. Okay, I hope you can see. I think you all can see. So I told you I already decorated this part. Let me just, yeah, okay. I don't have this today centered. Oh, okay, now it's good. So there is it. Okay, this is the papers I choose. I already told you this is the Isabel from First Edition. Okay, and we are going to decorate these parts. I told you to put some heavy stuff over here during the night. I already do that to mine, and you can see it can. It's kind of more round over here, so that's what we want. Okay, and I also, there is not on the tutorial that part, but I can tell you that I put some stripes over here just like I did over here. I put inside too. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. So let's start putting paper over here. I have it here, the paper. This is the paper that I choose to put over here, and it goes like this. Okay, and to do that we're gonna start in a corner and then we go around and around. Okay, don't be afraid. The paper, the measurements that I give you on tutorial, the paper will not go right over here, but that's not a problem because then you're gonna put a stripe over here. Okay, so over the paper, so that's not a problem. So let's start. I put some tape on the back, and I'm gonna take on one corner and just a tiny bit. Okay, I'm not going to take it all, just take a few. So I'm gonna cut, cut, take over here. To make this trunk, you need to use good quality paper. Don't use the cheap paper to make this because it can rug and it won't be quite good. So let's start. We're gonna start this way and then you go around. Okay, so just like this. Try to be very very straight with this thing, okay? See, that's coming together. Now I'm gonna take the rest of the tape, but not over here, okay? I'm gonna left this to put on the finished part so it can be centered and it can be straight. Okay, and then you go just like this. And then remove over here. Let's see if I can take it. Over here. That's it. Okay, so we have this part glued. Now we have the sizes. This is gonna be my size, and as I told you on the last class, you must do the corners just like you did on this part. Okay, so I'm gonna glue it with tape 2. Over here. And then we just glue this over here. So just turning this to me so I can see what I'm doing. Then try to be straight on this. Okay. That's it. One side, then the other side. Okay, so the other side too. Okay, so there's the other side. So we have this part done, and then now we're gonna start putting our stripes. Okay, so this stripe I think is over here. Yes. Okay, to glue these stripes, you're gonna use some hot glue. Okay, just try to pass the glue over here, over the table. Now I have the glue ready. So we have glued this right over here on the side, and now we have this big stripe that goes over here. I distress the stripes, okay, so you need to glue, you see, just like this. You put some hot glue in that. Just like this. And then you just glue the stripes over here and over here. Okay. Then you force the glue so it can be nicely, just like this. Okay. There's one stripe. And now on the other side, you do the exactly, not this one, the exactly same thing over here. Okay, so let's do it. The same way we did the other one. Okay, there is it. Now you force it, right? Just like this. Okay, so we have a stripe over here and another one over here. And now I have two that they are big, and we go, let me see from here. It goes just like this, okay? And then you go around, okay? And you notice that I give you a long measurement on the tutorial, but you need to cut it, okay? You need to cut maybe an inch, okay, from the measures that I give you. I'm gonna cut it right now. Probably more than an inch. But you need to see if it is an inch or more than that. It's not perfectly good. Why? This glue it's not good. I'm hating this glue now. It gives me the problem. The other part. It dries too fast, so that is not every glue like this. I used to have one that wasn't like this, so but now I don't have it. Okay, so this one the one I cut, yes. So let's see. This goes like this, like this. I'm going to cut just a tiny bit. And I'm gonna cut it with my scissors. I already replaced the scissors that I broke during the class on Monday. Just a tiny bit more. I think it is now good. Let's see. Yes, it's perfect. So let's glue. I'm gonna start from the back of me, so probably not see what I'm doing, but I just glue the stripes on these corners. You kind of round with your fingers, okay, so it can be better. I'm gonna exaggerate now in the glue, so I can make sure it's glue right. I have some glue coming out, so I take it with my fingers. Okay. Perfect. The paper I'm using on the stripes, it's not the same paper from the Isabel collection, but it's from the first edition something. I don't know what collection it is, but if you go to my videos here on the stream, you see that from the one collection I already use on the envelopes. I think that's the same collection, but it's cool, very beautiful with these papers, so I decided to use it. Okay, so we're gonna repeat the same thing from the other side. So there is it, stripe on that corner. Now I need to cut again, tiny bit, it's an inch and something, so cut an inch and something, and here an inch and something. See? Oh, just a hair. From a hair. Okay. So let's go again. I don't know if I told you on the last class I broke a hot glue machine. I don't know what I did, but it's broken. I absolutely have no idea what I did to it. Okay. So now let's continue. This piece of glue we have already has doesn't need. And because I broke, I need to ask my mother a hot gun, but I'm gonna need to buy a new one. because eventually she will need it and then I will be with no one. So I'm gonna need to buy a new one. Okay. So now we have our top completely done. And now we're gonna bring the bottom one and we do the exactly same thing. Biggest stripes over here and on the bottom. And then we have this smallest one that goes like here. Okay. But first we glue these ones in the same way. So I'm gonna do like this so you can see. Just like this. Okay. On the top and on the bottom. Just like so. You can see the stripes. Now the smallest one goes over here. Oh, I think I didn't take the measurements so good. Probably did I give you the right measurements? Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna glue it just like this, okay? You cannot put the stripes. I think looks very beautiful with these stripes. So there they are. And you do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay. All the measurements are on the tutorial, so be sure you have the tutorial. And if you don't have, pass on my blog. Okay, Zintaga Guio on Blogspot. And you can have that tutorial over there. Okay, so be sure you pass that. And on my blog you have another tutorials, tags, mini album, envelope, the birdhouse mini album. That is a tutorial that's not here on Ustream. Okay, that's it. My own vision of a birdhouse. I have another birdhouse coming out on a different way, not on the version of a mini. It's gonna be kind of a different one. Okay, so now we have the stripes of blue one side and another side. Now what we are going to do is we're gonna put a charm, and the explanation is on page 16. It's the image 14. I have this bright over here, and I have some kind of a rainbow. Okay, this is the pink one. It's coming out over here, so let me put just a little bit of glue. I'm not going to buy again this glue. Absolutely not. This glue is horrible. Okay, let me see if nothing else coming out. It wasn't just this. Okay. What we are going to do with this is, let me show you the original project. Okay. Here it is, the original. Okay. This we are going to make this thing over here that's help you to open the trunk. Okay. And I'm gonna use this one. Okay, and here I use this kind of a flower, and I'm gonna use this because if you can see, the flowers has this kind of form, so it's kind of collision thing. I put it on the ground and to show anything else. To do that, you just take a piece of this. I'm gonna choose. I can tell you what the size I'm gonna use. Kind of a 20-inch. Okay. I'm gonna pass this over here, just like this, and then this is gonna be enough. Let me see. Too much, like this. I'm gonna glue over here with hot glue. I'm gonna put some hot glue over here, just like this. You can see. I burned myself. And then glue this. Let me see if I can do this straight. I think the glue is already dry. Okay. I do something like this. Okay. I glue just a tiny bit over here, and then Oh my god, I have my hands full of hot glue. And then I choose a size to be my front, and I'm gonna choose this one. This one is gonna be my front, and I want this to be glued just like this inside. So you need to find the middle. Let me see, I think 11 to 11.5. Where do I have a pen? Here. And then you mark over here, kind of a middle. Okay, see, you can see it over here, the middle. And then let me see, just like this, right, right. Then I glue this over here, just like this. See, that's simple. And you have noticed that I haven't put the paper inside, so with the paper I can hide this. Okay, and then I cut the excess of the lace. And then let's see if it's okay. It is. You can see it stays like this, right? Oops, I do something I shouldn't have done. Let me take it. Okay, thank you. And now I don't need the glue for now. I will need in a few minutes, but now I don't need. And now I have the paper I want to put inside. I choose this paper. And I need to put it inside, just like so. And I need to cut something like this, maybe. Yes, it is. And I probably need to cut a tiny bit of it. I already cut. This is not exactly the same measurement of the top. It's a little bit less, and it seems I need to cut more of that less. Cut by like this. Now it should go perfect. And you probably want to take a tiny bit from the small size too. Okay, you don't need to cut too much, just a tiny bit. Now it should go over here perfectly. And yes, see, that goes inside. And to do this, you do the exactly same thing we did on the outside. You take just one side, and then you take two half of the paper, okay, just like this, over here too. No, you can take the whole of it, just don't take on one side. It will be easy to do like this. And then you rub it like this. You need to do like this, and then you start on one corner. I'm gonna start like this. It's easier for me. And you try to do it straight. Okay, it's kind of a hard thing to do this straight, but you have to do it. It's so bad. That's it. You need to do it like this. Like this. Because the paper glitter, it's not helping me. Let's see. Okay, and then you take the stripe, the last stripe of tape, again take it right over here, and then you finish glue the paper. Okay. There is it the inside, the outside is already done, right? There's our bread over here, like this. And now I need to put the sizes. I choose this color. It's kind of pink color. It's not quite pink. Again, it is from the collection I use on the envelope mini album. I have Daydream from the first edition, okay? And the rest is from the Isabel from the first edition too. And then you just glue the side panels, okay? Okay, one side panel finish. Then you do the other side panel. Then you're gonna put the paper inside of the top of the bottom of the trunk. Decorate it. I already showed the decoration, so it will be easy. And then we're gonna start doing the minion. Okay, so we have the top completely finished. Is the outside. See, it's beautiful. I like. And the inside. Okay. So now we'll do it inside. And we have the bottom part, and you just need to glue. Let's see, like this. Yes. You need to glue the inside. Okay, the same measurements from the outside. There's on the tutorial. It's on page 16, I think. 16 and 17 of the tutorial, okay? Once again, go to my blog and you see how can you have the tutorial for this trunk. Then you just insert and then you just pull just like this. Let me see what do I want with my front. I want this to be my front, so this goes on the back. Okay. You can see this is very easy to make. The only science is the top. It's not going straight. We need to make something over here, just like this. This. Let's take over here. I wasn't. This is quite straight. Okay. So one side. Now this part. Over here. I'm using 1-inch tape. I couldn't find the smallest one on the store I go. We didn't have, so I'm using this biggest one. And I'm gonna use it on the mini too. Cut a few. I will cut in the end of the class, and then over here. And then insert this there. That's it. That's inside cover. See? And now what we are going to do, we are going to decorate the front. Choose this front. Okay. Let me just take this all the way. These two. Where's where I have things I want to put? I have them like here. I'm gonna use a lot of flowers, making something different. I hope you can go see. I'm gonna use the flowers from C6. Okay, I have the C6 and I'm gonna use over here. I will show you what I'm doing. Just a minute so I can make it right. It goes like this. Let me just bring the hot gun. I'm gonna use the hot gun for this just because with the hot glue I can have some 3D. Okay, that's the reason that I'm using it. Okay, take this here, this over here. I'm just doing one side so you can see. Another example of the decoration, different than the original. Okay, so I'm gonna put these flowers on this side and on that other side, and then let's see, like this, this, and this. Let's see if I'm right. And then I'm gonna use some roses, the 3D roses from Civics. Okay. This, 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 and I think I will do this. Let me just glue them. Over here, another one over here, another one over here. And these roses are done. They was making with the Tilda collection, one of the Tilda collection. Okay. Now I have tons of straps. We're taking in a minute. You probably can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just gluing some roses. Okay. Okay. And I'm probably gonna glue another one on the bottom. I will see if I have another one. Probably I will glue it now. Let me just see if I have another roses over there. It goes beautiful over here. Let me see the colors. Okay. Just a minute, I'm gonna see if I have another rose to do over there. I think I have. Okay, I'm gonna do the other stuff. So let's see. Over here, over here, just like this. I do this and then I have the decoration completed. It don't take too long if you already have shoes. Since I have to choose this, I choose this on the morning, so okay, that's it. That's the decoration that I did. Okay, some roses over here, another rose over here, two over here, because then you put this and you see it goes like this. So see, I just see that. Oh, I can see the name of the person. Eject. Eject. This is a trunk. If you're watching, this is a trunk in the album. Okay. So and now on the back side, we need to put the connections. So we need to have a connection to the top, to the bottom. Okay. Um, and this is what I'm going to use. These connections, they're beautiful. See. And one thing I'm gonna glue them on this position. Okay. So this part will be my front. So it can have these options of open. Okay. And then glue it with hot glue. Let's hope the hot glue I'm using will be enough. And I have my doubts. Okay. But we'll see. I'm not taking measurements if you can see, but I have some kind of a sense where I should put it. Okay. Some more. So there they are on the top, on the bottom, and then I'm gonna do the top side. there they are. See, with hot glue. That's it. Uh, there's the front. Okay, there's the front. Another thing you want to do is put it on the right position. Is you want to leave it on the night again with something heavy over here so it can go to its place. Okay, so that's a thing you want to do. Okay, there's something here that's not okay. Let me see what it is. Okay, you leave it in the night with something over here, it goes to its place. Okay, you lay it just like this. Okay, you put it on a chair or something, and you put something, it's heavy over here, like this. Okay, and you leave it like this. On the morning, it will be straight. I promise you, I do this on my other one, and it works. Okay, it works perfectly. Because when you do this, the cardstock kind of lays down, okay, and it goes perfectly. So there is it. Just like this, it is a perfect thing, and you can see I already done just a little bit, and it's already formed. Okay, it's already coming together. See, just like this, it is a perfect thing to put on your doctor, on your son or something, in this bedroom, and you can put these toys over here. Okay, you don't need to make the mini album, but we are going to make the mini album, and I will not need the art gun anymore to make the mini album. So let me bring the stuff to start making the mini. So I'm putting our trunk on the side and taking this. I will not need it for now. Let me take over all my papers, the garbage, and we're gonna start the mini album. Just taking the garbage. Okay. So let's start the mini album. I have already cut the cardstock. Okay, and the mini album starts on page 18, and on page 18 you guys have all the oh my God, all the measurements you are going to need to build the mini album. Okay, you have the cardstock, the sheet board, the paper, and some other things you're gonna need. And on page 19 you have the measurements again of the thing you're gonna need, okay, for now. And you have a lot of them, it's all of this, okay. And then you need to start. I'm gonna put this over here because of the measurements. And you will need to start with with the biggest one. I think it's this one. It's this one. And you're going to make a little bit of change. I'm using this pale color, okay? And you're gonna need to make a tiny change. Okay, let me just bring my this stuff. And on that tutorial, I told you to make a score, the first score at oh my god, now I'm stuck at 1.25. Okay, don't do 1.25 and do 1.5. Okay, I think it's that. Yes, 1.5. Do 1.5, and you kind of continue the the measurement of the scores that you have on tutorial, but you just don't do the 1.25 and you pass that and you do the first one, the 1.5. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be understandable. On the tutorial, you have to I told you to make a score, the first score and 1.25. You risk that and you continue, and then you risk the last one. Okay, you don't do the first one and the last score. You do the all ones, but you all of them, but you don't do that. So you have the measurements there. This is the binding, okay. Then the mini album. Okay, so that's it. You'll be left with something like this with all these scores, and then you want to reinforce that scores. Okay, the scores with the 1.25 goes down, and the scores with 1.5 goes up. Okay. you need to pay attention where the score marks go so it can be nicely straight. Okay, so this goes down. This is the down one. And this goes down too. This goes down, this goes up, just like this. And then this goes down. Just like this, and this goes down too. One good way to do this is you work with a table. Just like I'm using the table. See, I put the scores on the table and then I work the cardstock. It's a good way. You just need to turn when it's up or when it's down. It's a good way to do this. So this is on page 19 too. Goes up and the rest are down. Okay, you will have something like this. So this is mountains. I will call them mountains. Okay, you need to have 6 mountains like this. Okay, you need to have something like this, and then you turn around. Now I need this. Um, since mine is 1 inch, I need to cut it in half. Okay, so I'm doing just like this. You will see. I'm gonna put these over here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will need a lot, so it doesn't matter. You probably think, oh, she's doing like that, she's gonna lose the strongest of the glue. No, I will not. Because I will not let the tape attach to the table. Then I remove it and then I glue just on one side of the mountains. Okay. Just like this on one side of the mountains. You do that to all of the mountains. Okay, just on one side, right next to the score mark, just like this. This is to make the binding, right? So you probably know how to do this now. If you have any questions, please let me know them so I can answer you. But on the tutorial it is explained. You apply the tape on the back side on the first 1.5 inch. So it explained it. Okay, and then you remove the tape and you do like this. You glue to the other half an inch score line. They will form the mountains. Okay. It is raining a lot over here. It's not the raining season, but since we didn't have rain during the winter, now we are in the spring and now it's raining. It's perfect. So this is what you should be left with. Okay, these mountains, and then you have some space between the mountains. See, there's a space between the mountains, and then you have these pieces over here, and then we are going to skip just a few steps, okay, to do something. We need more now. You need to apply tape on the mountains, okay, on each side of the mountain. Okay, like this. One side and on the other side. I'm not gonna apply in all of them. We are going to just start to make the mini, the pages. So I hope we can finish the pages. Or at least we're gonna try to finish the pages today. Okay, just like this. We're gonna apply all the mountains, tape on one side and tape on the other side. Then you put them, you put the binding on the side. You're not gonna need that for now. Then you need to make some scores. Page 21, you have, let me see, these three ones. I have these three. These will make one type of page. Okay, so you have these long and straight ones, and these larger and small ones. I'm gonna start with this, and on this, like I said on tutorial, you make. Oh, there's a mistake over there. Oh, no, it's not. You score an half an inch on each side. Okay, you need to do that on the tree. Then you reinforce the scars, just like this, and like this. Then you apply tape on that. Just like this, you apply tape on the flaps you create. You do that on both 3 of these pages. I didn't tell you to take the triangles, to triangulate the these parts, but you can do that. Okay, you can take, you can do this. Okay, you can triangulate these 3 pages. Then you apply these pages. The one I said is large and small. You apply this this side over here. Okay, you do like this. See, and then you create a pocket over here. You do that on the 3 pages. This. Try to be straight. You must apply them to be on your left side. Okay, so the right side has the pocket. So there's the 3. It has this pocket, right? And then you need to bring again your scoreboard, and you need to have, what is this? Let's see. I think it's these ones. This. Then you have this that's bigger than this. Okay. You see it's almost the same size, but there is a tiny bit longer, larger in this case, and that large is where you're gonna have to make the score. So you're gonna score on the small sides at a half an inch. So you create a flap, just like that. And then you reinforce that score, and you apply tape. Just like this. apply tape, reinforce the scars. And then you are going to apply this thing you have done now over here, just like this, okay, on this side. So you have a pocket over here, okay, and you're gonna apply this just like this, okay. And you can do one of two things. You can then leave just like this, or you turn around and this goes from here, okay. So you can choose. You have a flap on this side, or you have a flap on this side. Either you glue the stripe, the page, just where the pocket is, okay. Triangle it, don't forget to triangle. Apply these over here, just like this. So it's open like this. So you have a pocket over here, and you can leave it just like this, or you turn it around and you have the page over here, okay. So you can choose whatever you want. For now I'm gonna leave it just like this. Let me just glue the other ones. So it's 3 of those. So you see, once again, last one. Just like this. See? So we already have 3 pages, okay, for the mini album. Now we are going to make other kind of a page, and that kind of page is on page 23, and you need to bring the largest ones, the big ones, these ones, very big, and need to score from the long size at the half of the page. So let me see again. Yes, I'm right. And it's scored just like this. So you just making it a half. And it's 3 again of these pages. And now you have all of these 6 of these small ones, and I think, oh, yes, on the long sides you scored a half, okay, on both 6. Okay. apply some scar tape on the flap you create on the small ones, just like this. We take the excess and use the excess for another one. Oops. Just like this. And then you need to triangulate. Take the corners with a mini triangle. Okay, exactly same thing we have been done on the flaps, just like this. Okay, and now you have the big one we scored in the at the middle. Okay, and you need to have the part is closed on your right side, and you want to glue these flaps, one on the top and another one on the bottom part. Okay, you want to do this. Let me take the tape and glue. Just oops, like this, straight, 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 and again, but then on the bottom part. I should start the bottom. Just like this. Then you'll be left with something that looks like this. Okay? Let me just reinforce the scores over here. And glue the other ones. Okay, there's another one. For now, it's open like this. It will not open. Okay. Okay. So that's it. That's our pages. We have 6 pages, right? And now we need our binding. We have time to put the pages on the binding. Okay, we're gonna start with the last page, and the last page will be the last configurations we have made these configurations, and you're gonna open to be so this opens and you open like this, okay, and you want to glue this over here. Okay, you can see, you want to glue this just like this. So to do that, you remove don't glue, you remove the tape from here, and you can remove the other way. Okay, remove the tape, and then you place it the page right on the score line. Okay, and then you glue the mounting over. Okay, just like this, and you need wet glue, and just going to pick it, I pencil, so I need my brush. It's on the side. Okay, and then I have the glue, and then you put just a tiny bit of wet glue on the bottom part, just over here, just a tiny bit. Okay, just to close the page. You don't need to put too much. The enough to you see it will close. Okay, and then you close just like this. And what we create a pocket on the top. See, there's a pocket over here, over here, and then we have these flaps over here. Okay, then you remove the tape from the, you just reinforce this from the next mountain. Okay, just like this. Oops. And then you want to pick the first page configuration we have done, and that is, where is it? It's this one, and you want to open the pocket, okay, this from your left side, and you want to insert that over here. Oh, and to do that, you want to take the corners that I forgot from the mountain. You should take the corners. And then you just insert the page in there. You make it straight, and then you stick it down just like this. And then you have closed the pocket. See, the pocket is closed, and then you have the flap. Then that's up to you. You can put the flap from one side on from the other side. I want that to have on the other side, on the back side. Okay, and then you just repeat this over and over again until you come to the end. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Just open it, closed. A little bit of glue. Pass the glue over here. Just like this, and then you close. Just like this. You can also put this on the back side, or you can put one on the top and one on the bottom, so it's almost you decide. Now I'm gonna do it just like this. And now I need to put tape here. I haven't put yet. Remove it. Remove the tape. Okay, and take the corners from these mountains. Just like this, and you insert this page. Okay, the page with the pocket. You just need to insert it, just like oops. Just like this. Now we have the last two ones. And you want to put the last of this configuration. This goes like this. And put just a tiny bit of glue over here, just to close at the pocket. I'm using a glue, it's acid free, but it sells in a liter, so a lot of glue. And then I put it in a place so I don't have to reuse 1 liter of glue every time I want glue. And so this one goes over here, and that goes over here, just like this. page, last page, last page. So let's do the last page of the mini. Okay, and let's insert this over here. Oh, I forgot to take the corners. You need to take the corners on this, on the mountains, and take this configuration, because the mountain goes inside the pocket, and you need to have the space to insert the pocket. Okay, and that's it. You have the mini together. Okay, so there's the first page with a pocket over here, and then you turn around and we have this flap and this flap. And then you turn around and there's this flap over here. Then you have again the pocket, the flap, and the flap again, the pocket again. Oh, I forgot, but we have a pocket over there. Then, and on this, and there's the pocket. Okay, so I will show you the original. And for those who have the tutorial, we are going to be on page 25. Yes, next class we're gonna be on page 26. Let me just show you the original. Okay, and let me show you the trunk. Okay, there is the trunk. We finished up today, right? There is it with our sharp over here, the roses from Sizzix. Yes. Okay, so there's the trunk, and inside is already covered with paper. Okay, so we finished this today, and here is the original project. Okay, here is it. It's more vintage kind, and inside there's the mini. So I want to show you the page, how they go. Okay, so there is it. There's okay. The first page is this one. It has a pocket right over here. Okay, let me just turn the camera so it's easy for me. So there's a pocket over here, and then we turn and we have the flap. Right, there's a flap. This is over here on that, and there's the flap, and over here there's the pocket. Right, and this has a flower. And then you turn around, and there's the other flap, and then we have again the pocket over here. And we turn around, and there's the flap, and the flap over here, and the pocket over here. Then we turn around, and there's the flap, the pocket, turn around, flap, flap over here again. And there's another flap, and there's the pocket over here too. Right, and that's it. That's the mini. and we are going to finish up the mini next class. Okay, so that's it for today. Our next class will be on Friday at same time. Okay, it's 2 o'clock, same time. So we're gonna have 2 hours of class, and hopefully we are going to finish the mini and the project will be finito. As I told you, the tutorial is available on my blog. Okay, I'm gonna show you the cover of the tutorial. Where is it? The cover is this one of the tutorial. Okay, and it calls on the blog. It's called the Treasure Chest of Memories mini album. Okay, and during the tutorial you have how to build the trunk, how to decorate the trunk, how to build the mini album, how to decorate the mini album, and in the end you have all of the pages of the mini album and some photos from the trunk, some pictures from the trunk item. So I think that's it for today. So don't forget to pass on my blog, Beg It to Give from Blogspot. And that's it for today. See you on next Friday. Oh, the next project, I think, let me see. Friday, Sunday? The day next to Friday? Yeah, I think so. Oh my god. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday. Okay, next day of Friday, I think I'm gonna put online the next tutorial, and it's going to be for a mini album. Okay, it's a mini album I'm putting together during the spaces between these classes. So that's it for today. See you on Friday, same time. Bye bye.